endless vacation, luxury cars, your own private villa. When you think of wealth, this is probably what you have on your mind. Because who doesn't want to be rich, right? But when only 13% of millionaires in America think they're rich, does the money chase ever stop? When is it enough? For most people, the money chase never stops. It is an endless, vicious circle of satisfaction and disappointment. We have all experienced that moment when you saved enough money to buy yourself something that you have wanted for such a long time. The sad truth is that after a day or two, you're starting to ask yourself, why did I buy this in the first place? All of a sudden, that new phone isn't as good as you thought it was, and everything you have wished for doesn't feel right anymore. I'm sure you have experienced a similar situation at least once in your life. As I mentioned before, the money chase is a vicious circle, and you know it. Let's just say that you bought yourself an old Honda Civic as your first car. You're gonna feel proud for a moment, maybe a week. You'll drive down the road and you will see a Tesla passing by. And all of a sudden, you'll realize that Tesla is going to be your second car because your Honda Civic doesn't have all the fancy features that Tesla has. You're gonna say to yourself, oh, I want that Tesla so bad. After working hard for a couple of years, you will finally have enough money to buy that Tesla you have wanted so bad. You'll be so proud and take a ride down the road. While driving down the road, a Lamborghini will pass, and you will say to yourself, I wish I had enough money to buy a Lamborghini. It is 10 times better than Tesla. And here you are again, in a vicious loophole that I'm gonna call the money chase. When someone asks you, how much money do you need to realize all your goals, buy yourself everything you want, and never have to work again, what's your answer? This is a question that not many people have an answer to, because at the end of the day, are you really chasing money, or are you chasing something else? Something that gives you that feeling that you experienced purchasing your first car, something that kicks that dopamine up. So, you're actually not chasing money, you're chasing the experience, the dopamine kick. Money is just a piece of paper that we use as a medium of exchange. So you are probably thinking, where's the problem? The problem is dopamine. So what is dopamine? Dopamine is responsible for allowing you to feel pleasure, satisfaction, and motivation. When you feel good that you have achieved something, it is because you have a surge of dopamine in your brain. You have probably heard about dopamine before. So where's the problem here? You see, dopamine release is a tricky thing. Once you have bought yourself your dream car, you experience a dopamine release. The problem here is that once you have experienced the dopamine release, you have unintentionally set your levels of dopamine release even higher. So the next time, in order to get that dopamine kick, you will have to buy yourself something better. A great example is drug addicts. They get that incredible dopamine kick the first time they take something. But their dopamine levels move higher. So in order to get a similar experience the next time, they have to take more and more and more. It is hard to get satisfied when satisfaction is never a permanent thing. So what can you do about it? My advice to you would be to stop chasing money and start chasing the experience. And by experience, I don't mean the experience that can be bought, but an experience that can be lived. The experience of love, freedom, the vastness of the world. These are the things that will lift you higher, make you happier, and make you realize that you don't need money to be happy. A wild rider in the old Wild West was once asked, Don't you want to be rich? Don't you want to settle down, buy yourself everything you want, and be happy like the rich people? The man replied, No, because nothing can replace the freedom I have here, riding with my horse, sleeping under the stars, watching the sunset on the top of a mountain, and feeling the warmth of the sun in the morning. This is freedom that cannot be taken, cannot be replaced, and cannot be lived ever again. I know you're probably confused right now. You're thinking, but what if I don't want this? What if I want a Lamborghini inside a massive villa? Well, then my answer to you is the following. You might want it now, but there is a chance you won't once you have it. A massive thanks to everyone that watched this video till the end. I hope you'll find my content useful, and if you do, please consider subscribing. See you next time.